Hurricane Idalia is barreling towards Florida. And by the time it makes landfall along the Gulf Coast tomorrow, it could be a Category 3 storm with devastating winds and storm surge.
Yeah, the storm already brought several inches of rain and winds to western Cuba overnight. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca is in Tampa, Florida now with the latest on Idalia. Omar, it is the calm before the storm behind you.
It absolutely is. Good morning. Roughly 2/3 of Florida's counties are under some sort of state of emergency, including where we are, which is Hillsborough County. This area is expecting a dangerous amount of rain and storm surge when Idalia makes landfall sometime tomorrow.
Pretty much anybody on the west coast of Florida, I mean, you can see major impact.
As Idalia churns towards the Gulf Coast, Floridians are getting ready for the worst. Loading up on sandbags, gas, and groceries Monday. Cases of bottled water were scarce as people like Miranda Connolly and her 2 young children stocked up on the basics.
For right now, we're just going to prepare the exterior of the house, and we're just going to make sure we have our food and water.
21 counties along Florida's Gulf Coast are currently under some type of evacuation order as Idalia threatens to bring up to 12 feet of storm surge to some areas and the potential for at least 111 mile-per-hour sustained winds. Satellite imagery from Monday afternoon showed the storm on its march toward Cuba, where it dumped heavy rain, leaving flooding and the potential for landslides in its wake. Idalia comes less than a year after Hurricane Ian slammed Florida's Gulf Coast as a Category 4 storm, killing more than 150 people in the U.S. and costing the state a record $109.5 billion. In places like Fort Myers Beach, recovery is still ongoing, prompting warnings like this one.
A lot of us are still living in trailers from Ian. Please do not stay in the trailers. They're not safe to stay in. Even with a minor surge, they could float.
Here in Tampa, Ian is still on the minds of people like Kiera Lowry, who started buying hurricane supplies earlier this summer.
Ian kind of snuck up on us, and I wasn't really ready. So that's why I'm here today as opposed to tomorrow, trying to be extra prepared.
State officials are warning people about another potential problem: contaminated gas. They're saying that gas that was supplied to Citgo stations, a couple dozen of them, that was sold after 10 a.m. on a Saturday could be contaminated with diesel fuel. And that's not good, because if you put that in some sort of car that's not a diesel car, that could cause some problems with the engine or in generators, which people use after the storm.
So, Omar,
Jamie, Emery?
Are they telling people what to do or how to determine whether or not they have contaminated gas?
Well, they're not, but they're saying file a claim if you do, in fact, have one. I mean, you'll find out pretty quick if you do turn your car on and it's not the proper gas. Your car will start shaking violently.
Wow.
But they're saying if you went to a Citgo-supplied gas station, then you bought gas after 10 a.m. on this past Saturday, you find your receipts and there's a claim that you can file.
You know, Omar, I lived in Southwest Florida for about 10 years. This is the time that people really do need to prepare. They need to take this seriously. Tampa is a lot of times in the cone. What are you hearing from residents? Do they plan to leave? Do they plan to hunker down? What's the plan?
Well, a lot of folks, as you remember last year, Hurricane Ian kind of gave them a good scare here. It hit farther south in that area, but the people here in Tampa almost got a dry run. So people are taking this seriously. We saw, gas stations. There were people getting their gas, trying to stock up. Grocery stores, there was a run on the typical things you see: bread and other supplies as well. Water is pretty scarce to try to find. But they're telling people to hunker down. Listen, and people are being smart, not coming in. I was flying in from DFW Airport to Tampa. And before the flight left, they announced that Tampa's airport was closing at midnight, I guess technically this morning. And about a dozen people got off the plane.
Oh, wow.
People who were trying to come in here to do business or try to do something here in the Tampa area were like, not going to risk it, going to get off. So a lot of people are heeding the call.
I'm glad to hear that. Omar, thank you.
All right, so we're going to take you straight to Tallahassee, Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis is giving an update on tomorrow's expected arrival of Hurricane Idalia. Step in.
Hurricane Idalia is located approximately 130 miles south of the Dry Tortugas with winds in excess of 80 miles per hour. It is officially a hurricane. The storm is forecast to make landfall along Florida's Big Bend tomorrow morning as a major hurricane. The National Hurricane Center has issued a hurricane warning for the Gulf Coast from Sarasota County up through Franklin County in the Panhandle, and storm surge watches are also in effect in those areas. The National Hurricane Center advisory includes that if this storm hits at high tide, storm surge could reach 8 to 12 feet in some areas, and so that would be life-threatening storm surge. I know all those areas are under evacuation notices in the low-lying and coastal areas. You run from the water and you hide from the wind. If you're there in that storm surge, you're putting your life in jeopardy when it gets to be that high. So if you are giving those orders, please heed those orders. You do not have to leave the state. You don't have to drive hundreds of miles. You have to get to higher ground in a safe structure. You can ride the storm out there, then go back to your home once the storm passes. There are evacuation orders for coastal and low-lying areas in 22 different counties along the Gulf Coast, as well as throughout North Florida. To make these evacuations easier on families, we have directed FDOT to waive tolls in Citrus, Hernando, Hillsborough Lake, Pasco, Pinellas, and Sumter counties, and that started at 0400 this morning. For those evacuating, Visit Florida has activated the emergency accommodation module with Expedia. So if you want to find a hotel, you can go to expedia.com/Florida. We are continue to coordinate with the power companies across the state. We had, as of this morning, over 25,000 linemen stationed, more on the way. So you will have most likely between 30 and 40,000 linemen when the storm hits will be in the state of Florida, and then they will immediately move to commence power restoration.
So I've just been listening to Governor Ron DeSantis giving sort of an update on the state of things with Idalia heading towards Florida. I thought it was interesting, sort of him saying you run from the water and you hide from the wind, and you don't have to go far, just get to higher ground, get to a safer structure. But this is an area that you lived in.
Yeah, I lived in Southwest Florida for a number of years. And, this is the time, this is the frustrating part of hurricanes, right, is that you see them coming, you see them strengthening, but now really is the time to have that plan, make sure that you're prepared, and have an escape route if you need one to get out.
I can imagine, because the thing about it is there's, some of it's a guessing game.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know exactly where it's going to hit. You don't know if it's going to hit during high tide,
Exactly.
and you'll be sort of confronted with the worst of it. Oftentimes they predict it's going to hit one place and it ends up somewhere else.